A 31-year-old cancer survivor is now speaking out against a terrible meme that was put out against him, comparing him to Steph Curry on meth. Now, the guy is a 31-year-old living in Tacoma, Washington. His name is Leon Mitchell II, and he had a rare form of cancer that impacts his head and neck. And so he luckily battled this cancer and survived. However, his images ended up online and people started tweeting these memes that were pretty hideous. So he does look a little like Steph Curry, but they're saying that he looks like Steph Curry on meth.
Because I didn't know this, but I guess a thin neck and is a
sign of meth use.
Right.
Right.
But for him, it's cancer treatment.
It's a cancer treatment.
Yeah.
Now, look, I don't think everyone who posted these memes on Twitter and social media knew that this was a cancer survivor.
Sure.
Oftentimes what happens is, you'll see one person post it and you'll think it's funny and then you'll, retweet it or whatever without really knowing the context of it. And in this case, people didn't know the context. This is a guy who survived cancer. And, he felt like this was adding insult to injury. It was really hurting his feelings. So he described his feelings as being a little bit embarrassing, humiliating, and a bit hurtful at the same time. He put out an Instagram post and kind of talked about what he went through. He says, "I've struggled for years and still do from time to time with my outward physical appearance. I was confused as to how it even made its way onto the internet, honestly." So he posted this photo on Instagram, and it just kind of shows you, who he is as a person.
Is that his kid?
I don't know. There's not much information about.
Whatever, it doesn't matter.
Yeah.
He loves that kid, whatever it is. Isn't it?
Oh, he is a father, so that could be his kid, but I'm not entirely sure. He says, "I'm more than a meme. I'm a father, husband, survivor, mentor, community advocate, and positive motivational speaker. Proud to have endured and conquered everything I have." What a stand-up guy. I mean,
I think we can safely say that it is wrong to mock the appearance of cancer survivor. We shouldn't go mocking anybody's appearance unless they're big enough to take it.
Right.
Unless they've earned it.
Unless they're like Trump, who is hideous and goes out of his way to mock the appearance of other people.
That's right.
Yeah.
Mock the appearance of other people, some of whom are suffering from some physical misfortune.
Right.
So yeah, Donald Trump is fair game, but cancer survivors are not, and I think that's obvious.
Yeah, well, after he spoke out about what he was going through, luckily, thankfully, people were a lot more sympathetic. And, look, this is more a cautionary tale because sometimes we get lost in memes and things like that we think are funny. And oftentimes we don't know who the person behind the meme is. I remember there was this one meme going around showing, it was a tweet of a woman who appeared to be very overweight. And she allegedly tweeted, after the Supreme Court ruled that same-sex marriage was legal and it's unconstitutional to ban it, she had allegedly tweeted, "No home of sexuals can handle all this," right? Mm-hmm. And so everyone looked at that and thought it was a real tweet. It turns out it wasn't real at all. It was some anonymous woman who posted a before and after picture because she was trying to lose weight, and someone photoshopped it to make it seem as though she tweeted that. Yeah. And people were like going after her and destroying her life. So just be careful with what you see online, okay? Don't go after people, don't make fun of people, just try to figure out what's really happening before you retweet and post things on social media.
Now, what's this guy's real name? Leon Mitchell?
Yeah.
Yeah, so follow him and listen to what he says. He seems like a stand-up guy.